When we last saw Bold and Beautiful's Bill, he was standing in the Forrester mansion being pierced by the skeptical and accusing eyes of those gathered, who couldn't believe that Ridge had returned from his extended absence only to declare himself on the same side of the man who was shacked up with the notorious Sheila Carter. Bewildered, the Logan sisters, their father, Eric, and Carter listened in disbelief as Ridge tried to tell them that they were no longer in danger from Sheila because of Bill. Across town at the hospital, Finn and Steffi were also stunned as Sheila was brought in after suffering a heart attack and started to flatline. The cliffhanger moment came when Lee announced that she was going to let her die because of all that she'd done and all the people she'd hurt. While Steffi might be on board with Lee's idea, it's unlikely that Finn will allow it to happen. Despite his loathing for his biological mother, his oath as a doctor will almost certainly kick in and override the fact that she shot him and his wife and left them to die, and that she also ran his adoptive mother off the road into a body of water and left her to die. Ridge and Bill assumed that Sheila was faking her heart attack and have no idea of the drama ensuing in the trauma unit across town, but are instead focused on spilling their big news. They have been working undercover with the FBI to bring Sheila down. What we couldn't have predicted was how Bill's ex-wife Katie would react, perhaps because it's confusing to the extreme. On Friday's episode of The Talk on CBS, the hosts gave a sneak peek of what will happen this week on Bold and Beautiful, and it all surrounded Katie's reaction to the twist with Bill. In the scene, Katie, who had come to the mansion with her current boyfriend Carter, was alone with her ex-husband. They go over the shocker that Bill being in love with Sheila was all a ruse to get her to confess to murder one so as to put her away forever. Katie asks him to confirm this is true. He does, and rips off the sword necklace he donned to make it believable. Suddenly, Katie hauls off and slaps him across the face. Okay, we get it. Bill put her through some things. She was not only worried about him losing his mind, but also gravely concerned about what Bill's relationship with Sheila would have on her son Will, who was conveniently away at boarding school throughout. But to slap the man of the hour? As it turns out, immediately after the slap, Katie grabs a hold of Dollar Bill Spencer and pulls him into the hottest, most passionate kiss we've seen in a minute. Yup, it's Bill's turn to feel bewildered apparently. But somehow we're certain he'll be all in for that kiss, which will remind him of all they shared in the past. Given that in one small, twisty scene there was more heat with Katie and Bill than we've ever been treated to between Katie and Carter, it leads one to wonder if he's headed for heartbreak. If there's one thing we can count on, it's that Bill will take Katie's reaction as a signal to keep pursuing his dream of getting her back. Love triangle alert. What do you think of Katie's reaction to Bill's heroics? Let us know in the comments section below after you take a look at our incredible new Bold and Beautiful photo gallery.